What's up, everybody? So I got another little, I guess pickups or whatever. It's Friday morning. I didn't have work today, so I saw on Craigslist they had an estate sale, and they listed a bunch of game stuff. I wish I would have came a little earlier, cause man, they had like, I missed out, but they had like a 3DO. Well, I think the 3DO is still there, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. Like, they wanted too much for it. It's in the box, but I don't know if it works, and I don't know if I'm gonna find games. So that's that. But they had a bunch of Sega CD stuff and a box Nintendo that somebody bought for like $30. So that kind of sucks. But I did, I went in there and I just grabbed as much as I could. So for $120, I got the Sega Genesis with the Sega CD on the bottom. I got like one Sega CD game, two boxed N64 games, some Sega Genesis games, Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the Genesis, one sealed sports GameCube game, like a buttload, I don't know, like a pretty good amount of NES games. Let's see what else. I got a bunch of empty boxes that they just gave to me for free. I got an empty Sony PS1 box. Pretty good amount of stuff. I mean, it's, pretty good deal. It'll definitely take up a whole video. I mean, it's, it's an estate sale, so their prices are a lot more expensive than just, a random yard sale. But I mean, it was cool. I had fun going through it. A lot of times you don't find good estate sales, that have video games and stuff. It's usually, it's an older person, so they don't have stuff like that. They have a lot of old stuff, but not video games. But this guy had a ton of video game stuff. So I mean, I was just by myself, so I grabbed as much as I could. I mean, there's one person, or it's a couple or whatever. They grabbed like an empty Sega CD box, a bunch of Sega CD games, Commodore 64, just a whole crap load of good stuff. So, next time. I got lucky with that Sega CDX, so I can't complain. This was still a pretty good deal. I know for like games wise, for the Nintendo, there was Zelda was in there, the gold cart, Turtles 1 and 2, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, a bunch of other games in there that I didn't have in my collection. So when I get home, I'll clean everything up. I'm gonna test the Sega CD, see if it works. Which would be nice if it did, because then I'll just trade off my other one. I mean, my other one works, but the tray doesn't come out. And this one looks brand new. I mean, it looks like it's never been used, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, when I get home, I'll clean everything up, and I'll show you guys what I got. What's up, everybody? So, it's Saturday. This is actually the clip you guys saw before. That was Friday. I went to an estate sale, so I just decided to keep that video together. But Saturday morning, like 7:30, and got a hit at that yard sale right there for $5, and some lady had it in her hands and she heard $5 and she put it down, and then I snatched it right up. I mean, $5 is a good deal, but Call of Duty Ghosts for Xbox One, $5. I mean, it's an Xbox One game, so that was a pretty good deal. It's my first Xbox. I don't even have a system, Xbox One system, so now it gives me a reason to go and get one. But there's a few sales that listed like older consoles and games and stuff, so I'll probably try to hit those ones up. But yeah, hopefully it's a good day. I get some good stuff. That stuff I got yesterday was pretty nice. There was a lot more stuff there that I wish I could have got. Like, I got all the NES games, but somebody else grabbed all the boxes for the NES games, and he took off before I could talk to him. So, oh well. But yeah. If I find anything else, I'll let you guys know. Alright, got another little score. $5. I got 5 PS2 games. The best one in there is probably The Godfather. It's a limited edition one, so that was a pretty nice find. Heading to another couple yard sales right now, so let's see what I find. Alright, I got two more pickups. At a sale like back that way, you probably can't see it, for $5. I got Sleeping Dogs and Need for Speed Most Wanted for the Xbox 360. And then for $25, I got this stack right here. I got I got one Game Gear, some N64, NES, N64 in the box, Sega Master System, and then the box for a Game Boy Advance. So 25 bucks, that was a pretty good deal.
Daddy.
Hold on, I'll drive by right now and I'll show you guys the sale I got that from. He's actually like he sells video games. You know, that's his business or whatever, but he does it from his house. So, hold on. Yeah, that sale right there. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, 25 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. The box for the Game Boy Advance has a few tears, and it's a little dirty, but I'll clean it up. But yeah, I'm gonna head to a few more sales right now. So if I find anything else, I'll show you guys that. All right, I got another pickup from that sale back there for 20 bucks. Pretty good deal. I got a PS3. It's only missing the audio video cable, which is fine. I got a bunch at home, so. But it came with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare, and then NBA 2K4, and then a pretty cool like camo controller. So 20 bucks. That was pretty good. I'm heading to more sales. It's still kind of early. It's only 9:30, so we shall see what I find. Another pickup. You can't see it. There's the yard sale behind me. I got this game with the board, and then a box full of Nerf guns for my son and me to just shoot his mommy, and some Legos and stuff for 13 bucks. Pretty good deal considering how many Nerf guns were in there. So the game and the board were $2, so that was cheap, but that was a pretty good pickup. I'm starting to head back to the house now, so I'll stop, to any yard sale I find on the way. So if I do find anything else, I'll show you guys that. All right, see you in a bit. All right, guys, I just picked up a NES bundle. It's the NES, and then it's got like Mario 3, Contra, Mario Duck Hunt, Tetris, and some other game. 20 bucks. Really good deal. This morning I was texted by this person. I have an ad on Craigslist, looking for certain games and stuff, and this person texted me and asked if I buy Nintendo, like if I would buy her whole Nintendo, and I said yeah, and I said how much, and she said 20 bucks. So I came all the way out to Hemet to pick it up. I'm about to hit probably a couple more yard sales, but I think that'll be it for the day. So if I find anything else, I'll let you guys know, but if not, I'll show you what I got when I get home. Alright, see you in a bit. What's up, everybody? So I'm back at the house, done with the yard sales today. I got a pretty good amount of stuff here. Okay, so first clip you saw in the video, that was from yesterday, Friday. I went to an estate sale. They listed like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of old games, like from every platform, pretty much. This guy was a collector. So usually estate sales, it's hit or miss. Mostly it's a miss, but this time, it was pretty good. I just wish I had somebody else with me. There was a lot of people there who, 2 or 3 of them, went together, and they were getting the better stuff, more stuff. So, but I mean, by myself, I grabbed as much as I could. As fast as I could. So, yeah. So this is. I'm gonna show you the stuff first, and then I'll show you the stuff I got today. So, I guess in no particular order. I'll start off with like the smaller stuff. Okay, I got another one of these little covers, slip covers that go over the Nintendo. The other one I have is purple. You guys saw that in the last video. So, well, yeah. So this one's black, and it's in pretty nice shape. Just a little dusty, but pretty cool to find 2 of those. I never even seen one before, and now I have 2 of them. Next I got a bunch of manuals. I was gonna get I got the manual for an Atari 2600. I was gonna get the Atari, but they wanted way too much for it. I don't know what they were thinking. The prices for some of their stuff was really good, and some of it was like, what the heck? So yeah, I got 2 manuals for the Atari, or 3 of them. I don't know, pretty much all the inserts and manuals that you would get if it came in the box. A manual for Game Boy, and then I got some Genesis stuff. Echo the Dolphin, Kid Chameleon, which I wish I would have found the game, and then Tasmania, and another little Atari thing. And then I got like another box full of stuff. There's actually nothing too special in here, just inserts and sports manuals and stuff, but this was just kind of thrown in there. I think he didn't charge me for the manuals. Okay, next I'll jump into the empty boxes. Okay. I got an empty box. This had a disc in it, but it wasn't for this. But empty box PS1 Destruction Derby, the long box. That's the reason I got it. I have this game in the small, the jewel case. So I'm just gonna put the game in this because the long box, these are harder to find, and this one's in really, really nice condition, almost brand new looking. Next, I got there's another one sucks. I wish the game was in there. For PS2, EverQuest Online Adventures. So, no game in that one, but it's complete, and the case is in nice shape. It's got the manual and everything, so if I find the disc, I got a case for it. This one was another game I wish I could have found, but I found the box in one place and the manual in another place, but in Sector X for the Sega Genesis. And it's complete. Luckily I found the manual for it, so if I find the game loose, I got the box to complete it. And then 6 Game Boy and Game Boy Colors. These are all just boxes and manuals. I mean, they're all complete minus the game. A couple of these I have the games for. Casino Fun Pack, Pokemon Pinball, all complete. The box is in really nice shape. So that one I got the game to complete that one. NFL Blitz, I believe I have the game for that one. I'm not 100% sure. I know I have the game for this one. The one I actually found it at a swap meet one time, and it's missing the label, so I was able to get it for $1 because they didn't know what it was, and then it was this Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. So now I'll have this complete. I think I have this, not 100% sure. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So hopefully I have the game to complete that one. And then I think I have this one also, Tetris DX. So those are all just empty boxes, and again, they threw those in for free. And then another empty box, the PS1 box. I think he charged me like $2 for it. Okay, let's get into some N64. I got 3 boxed complete N64 games. First, Tetrisphere. I think I already had the game, but now I got it complete in box. This one, they posted some pictures, and this was the only picture this was the only game that was in any of the pictures. Everything else was just what they said they had. But I saw this, it was on a stack of movies, and I just saw the N64 logo. Wetrix, so that's complete in there. Really nice condition. The box, not smashed or anything, so no rips or nothing like that. And this one was pretty cool, kind of weird, but pretty cool. The Japanese version of F-Zero X, and it's all complete in there. I'm not gonna pull it out, but yeah, it's all complete. F-Zero X Japanese version. Box is in really nice shape. Then let's see. This one, it sucks that it wasn't this game. This is a Neo Geo Pocket Color game, the match of the Millennium, and the game isn't in there. It's a different game. It's Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure. So pretty much, I guess, another empty box, but with a game in it. There was a Neo Geo Pocket there. Somebody got it complete in the box. Like I said, I wish I just had more people with me to help me with that. But, no biggie. Next time, I'll find something else, I'll get lucky with it. like I said, I'm not sour about it because not too long ago I got that CDX, so I'm happy about that. I'm still happy for that one. Next, I got a couple of good Genesis games complete in the box. First, Taz in Escape from Mars. I don't think I had that one in my collection. And next one is a pretty good one. I think somebody put that they had this and then they put it back. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't get it. I paid like $2 for it. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and that's all complete in there. So good one for the collection. Next, it sucks. This is the only Sega CD game I found. They actually put this one back. I guess they didn't want to pay for it or something. I don't know, but Lynx, the Challenge of Golf. Whatever. I mean, I want to start collecting Sega CD games, and it was cheap, so I picked that one up. Everything's in there. It's got the manual and everything. The game's in really nice shape, so pretty good pickup right there. It sucked. There was this couple, guy and a girl, and they had a box just full of Sega CD games. I don't know where they were. I think they might have been outside, and I bolted for the house. When they said come in, I bolted for the front door and went straight to the back where they said the games were, and just grabbed as much as I could. So it's what it is. Next, it's a GameCube game, and it's sealed. It's not a very good game, but I mean, it's not too many times you find sealed GameCube games, and I didn't have this one in my collection. Street Hoops, and as you can see, it's all sealed. So it's a pretty cool one. I mean, none of these they didn't charge that much for the games, I guess. Okay, let's go to the NES games. When I walked into the room where the games were, or all the stuff, right away I noticed this guy pulling down a boxed NES. It was just the control deck, just the regular one that came with like one controller or whatever. So I mean, it's whatever. But right away I walked right over to where he was, and nobody had their hands on these games, and I grabbed both stacks. They're in these little sliding things or whatever, so I picked them up, and I didn't let go of them till I left. So we'll just go through the games, and this is weird too because this is the second time in a week or whatever, because that last pickup I got with the CDX, there was 2 cases like this, exactly the same, pretty much full of the same amount of games, different games though. Well, there's a few that are the same. Alright, let's go through these. I got Tecmo Bowl, Mario Bros. This one's a good one. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This one's cool. It came in a little Tenjin case. Let's see. RBI Baseball. Gradius. It's a good game. I like that game. Legend of Zelda Gold Cart, and this is the 5-screw version. And I got like pretty much all of them are in the slip cases, slip covers. Excite Bike, and I think this might be, if I'm not mistaken, I think this one has a maybe not, maybe it was the other one I got. But I actually found one of these that had a Famicom converter in it. This one doesn't feel as heavy as the other one, but I have 2 of them, so you never know. If you got a copy of Excite Bike at home with the 5-screw, check it out. If it feels heavier than any of the other games, it's got a Famicom converter in it. Turtles 1 and Turtles 2. Stack of games. Life Force, Tetris, and this game wasn't with the rest of these games. It was just on a random table, so I just stuck it in with the rest of them. Super Glove Ball, and it actually came with a manual or game guide. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. That one came with the manual also. Sweet. Star Tropics. I don't think I have that one. Breakthrough. I know I don't have this one. Spelunker. Let's see. Section Z. And, oh, that's cool. Excite Bike manual. Oh, and Life Force. There's a couple manuals in here. I didn't even notice. Nice. Section Z. Dragon Warrior. And Metal Gear. So those are some pretty good games in there. It sucks because when I was grabbing the games, I hear somebody in the background say, "Oh, I just got all the boxes for the Nintendo games," and I look and he's got a stack of boxes, and I was focused on getting all this stuff because I was picking up all these other empty boxes that were underneath the TV right next to where all these NES games were. So I was going to talk to him, but by the time I was ready to pay for everything, he had already left. So he ended up with some boxes, and I got the games. No biggie. Okay, and I got a PS1 controller. I bought this one for my buddy. I just gave him a PS1, and I didn't have a controller for it, so I just bought it for him. And then the last for that lot, the Sega Genesis, Sega CD combo. The Sega CD looks mint, like almost brand new, and it works just like that, brand new. No problems, fire it up and tray opens up and everything. So I'm going to replace mine with that one. The one that I have works great, but the tray doesn't come out. So the way I was using it before I got the CDX was I was just taking the top off and putting the game in, and then just sticking the Genesis. I mean, it was a process, but to play the Sega CD games, that's what I had to do. And it came with both the plugs, the TV cable, and 3 controllers. I think that is it for that lot. So for that lot, I paid $120. Not the greatest deal, not like a steal, not like a yard sale deal. I mean, again, it was an estate sale, and a lot of times estate sales, they do their research, so it was a little more. But I think all in all, I got a pretty good deal with the working Sega CD. Like if the Sega CD didn't work, then I probably would have been bummed out, but it works really good, so I'm happy with the deal. Okay, so that's all for Friday. Okay, let's jump into today. Okay, so the day started off, I was supposed to go to this one sale and ended up never opening up, so I just drove around and hit a couple sales and didn't find anything. And then this first sale, I was behind this lady who was buying a bunch of video games from each sale, so I kept missing out. So I got to this sale the same time she did, and she had this game in her hand, and when the lady told her the price, she immediately set it down like it was outrageous price. So I grabbed it right away, and I gave her the money. But for $5, Call of Duty Ghosts for Xbox One. I know Ghosts isn't like the greatest game, but I mean it is an Xbox One game. I'm pretty sure it's worth more than $5. So I grabbed that one. It's complete, really nice condition. Like the kid never even used it. So $5 for that, no big deal. Next, I got again, I asked for games, and they said they had a PS2. She called her husband. He said he threw away the PS2, but pretty sure he still had the game somewhere. So for $5, I got 5 PS2 games. I got Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, Call of Duty Finest Hour, Call of Duty 2 Big Red One, and probably the best one in the lot. It's a limited edition, The Godfather the game, and it's got the slipcover, and I mean it's really nice condition. All these games are really nice. They said they didn't really play them that long. They just sat in the garage, so pretty good condition. $5, not a bad deal. Okay, so this was another sale that was on Craigslist, and it didn't start until 8. So usually I leave my house like around 6 o'clock, go out, drive around, maybe get something to eat, and then I like hitting sales at like 7:30. So when they start at 8, it kind of sucks, but everybody's already out and ready to go. You got to be early. So, but there was a sale that I was going to right down the street from this one. He had an Xbox 360, like the complete system and everything, but he was just asking way too much, and it was only a 4 gig. If it was a 250 gig, I could have understood, paying what he was asking for, but I passed up on that. But for $5 I got 2 games. I got Sleeping Dogs, which is actually a pretty good game, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. So $5 for 2 Xbox 360 games. That was a pretty good deal. Happy with that one. Okay, so this was the sale that I was heading to. It said he just had a bunch of systems, but when I got there, he had a bunch of games. Okay, let's start with. I got one Game Gear game. Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, and it came, with the little case. 2 loose N64 games. He only charged me like $1 for these ones. I mean, when the whole price came out, it was actually an alright deal. But these ones, the condition isn't great, but they're sports games, and I just got them to go to my collection. Cyber Tiger and NBA Jam 2000. So 2 more to add to the collection. Here's some NES games. This one was pretty cool. Another Tengen game, RBI Baseball 2. I didn't have that one in my collection, so I'm definitely keeping that one. Actually, all 3 of these NES games I didn't have. Well, yeah, none of these games I didn't have, so pretty good all to add to the collection. And we got WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge, an awesome LJN game. And then this one is actually really nice condition, and it looks pretty fun. Stealth. So pretty good NES titles. I got a bunch of manuals here. This is just like a poster, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a poster. And then I got manuals for Tailspin, which I think is a pretty hard game to find. I'm pretty sure I have this one. I don't have the manual for it though. I didn't have the manual for this one either. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I already had the manual for this, but for what he was selling them to me for, I just grabbed them all. Legend of Zelda, Tetris, and Super Mario Bros. 3. And here's a complete in box N64 game that I didn't have in my collection. Dark Rift. The box is kind of smushed and a little messy, but the game and the manual are in really nice condition. So this one is, I mean, you don't find this kind of stuff too much like in the wild, but he had one Master System game complete. I got Monopoly. So add to the collection of my Master System. I don't have that many Master System games. And then this, he had the system and everything, but I didn't want it. His system wasn't as clean as mine. But I got the box for Game Boy Advance, and that's the see-through, what is that? Clear purple or whatever color that is. Oh, Glacier. There you go, the Glacier one. So yeah, the one I have is really nice. It's got the original back. So the box is a little messy right here on the side, but I'll clean that up. No big deal. Okay, so for that bundle, $25. So that was pretty good. All right, this video is starting to get pretty long. So let me kind of go through this. What's next? All right, next this was actually a pretty good score. For $20, I got a PS3. It's the old school fat. It came with this awesome camo controller, which I'm definitely keeping for mine. And then 3 games. I got a NBA 2K14, just disc only, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So $20 for that. That was a really good deal. It came with the cables except the audio video. Next, this was in a big box of Nerf guns and stuff, but I just threw the game in. But for $2, Tony Hawk Shred, Big Air, Bigger Tricks, and it came with the board. So it's for the 360. And I'll probably trade it to the game store I go to or something. But $2 isn't bad. I paid $13 total with like a big giant box full of Nerf guns and stuff. So me and my son are gonna have fun with that. Okay, that was it for like yard sale stuff. But early in the morning, I received a text asking, if I would buy a Nintendo system. I have a ad on Craigslist, looking for certain games, and this person just hit me up wondering if I would just buy the whole thing from her. So I got an NES, and it works amazing. Like, you don't even have to push the game down. Just push it into the pins and the games work every time. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It came with 2 controllers, all the cables, and a zapper, and then 5 games. I got Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, Excite Bike, another 5-screw, and this one actually does feel heavier than that other one, so this one might have a Famicom converter in it. Tetris, Super Mario Bros. 3, and these last 2 are the best games of the lot. Super Mario Bros. 3 and Contra. So I'm pretty sure Contra goes, you know, for at least $20-25 by itself. For the whole lot, I paid $20. She was the one who said that much too. Like, I asked her like how much, and she was like $20. I was like, sweet. So I had to drive all the way out to Hemet to get it, but well worth the drive for $20. So all in all, pretty good day today, pretty good day yesterday. Really happy with my pickups. Tomorrow, I'm probably just gonna end up going. I'm probably gonna go to a swap meet, but it's gonna be a different one than last week. That, and then I was thinking about going to my local game shop to do some trades and stuff with some of the stuff that I'm not gonna keep. So I'll do videos of that. I might even do a video, you know, inside the game shop if he lets me film. So just look out for that one. I'll probably post that, you know, midweek. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to say, you know, thanks to all my subscribers. I'm almost at 100 right now, and you know, it's really cool. I pretty much just started this channel to share my experiences with everybody else. You know, I love doing this, going out hunting for these games. It's so fun, you know, just to find, you know, this stuff at yard sales and get it for the prices that I do, you know, just the thrill of the hunt. So, you know, just sharing my experiences and hoping that, you know, other people out there, you know, will start doing the same. You know, these games and stuff, they need to go to collectors. They need to go to people who are going to cherish them, play them, you know, and take good care of them, you know, stuff like that. So just, you know, hopefully these videos reach those collectors, you know, and they get the motivation to go out. And same thing with me, you know, I started watching videos like this, you know, not too long ago before I started doing this, and it gave me the motivation to go out and do this. You know, I had a collection, but it wasn't, I never really went to yard sales and stuff, and just the fact that you can go to a yard sale on Saturday and find like a Nintendo bundle for $20, you know, something like that, it's really amazing. So I just want to say, you know, thank you for everybody who watches my videos and all my subscribers and, you know, future subscribers. I'm almost at 100, you know, and it's you know, it's a blessing. So thank you very much. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.